Hi everyone, it's Christy Lee here with my sidekick Parker, aka Hulk. He's Hulk for today. Today I'm here in Westminster, Colorado. So if you're thinking about potentially moving to Westminster or just want to know a little bit more about Westminster, this is the video for you. All of my videos are going to be geared around moving here with family, getting to know the areas, my favorite restaurants and places to take little kids, as well as the different types of housing and things like that. So if that's something that interests you, click subscribe right below, click the bell that you get notified every time that I have a video coming out, which is weekly. Now let's get started. Right here I'm in the Orchard Town Shopping Center, and this area is pretty cool because it's full of obviously shops, restaurants. We have the movie theater, which is right behind me, AMC. So hopefully that'll actually be opening up here pretty soon. Obviously because of COVID we couldn't go in, but I hear that they actually will be opening up here pretty soon. Also, this area I really like because it does have a water splash park and an actual real park here right in the middle of the town center, as well as monkey business, which I'll take you to too, which is an indoor playground that's mainly for little kids. So that's pretty fun. I took Parker there for the very first time 2 weeks ago for his birthday. He absolutely loved it. So if that's the kind of area, the kind of vibe that you're looking for, Orchard is really great. The Orchard Town Center is actually going to be located on the east side of Westminster. So like I mentioned before, Westminster is pretty spread out. So this part right here is actually butted up right against Thornton and Broomfield actually. So it is kind of like its own little entity out here, but you're gonna have Super Target, you have TJ Maxx and Home Goods, Ross, and then you also have Macy's out here, Sephora, things like that. So it's a really great area to go shopping. We have Red Robin out here, Lazy Dog, things like that. So this area is really great, as well as this area is really close to Erie and Lafayette, Louisville. So if you live in those surrounding areas, this is most likely where you're going to be going shopping and eating. Okay, here I'm at the Westminster Rec Center and also Westminster City Park. This area is really, really cool and it's centrally located of Westminster. The rec center has, I remember actually going here as a kid all the time really, has an indoor swimming pool that has a slide, rope, hot tub, all of that good stuff. But it also has an outdoor pool as well. It has your normal stuff as far as a basketball court, the weights and the gym and all that kind of stuff. That's all inside, which is great. If you live in Westminster, you do get a discount for being a member. And then the city park is where you're gonna have baseball, softball, soccer, and then that's also where they have the festivals too. So actually in the next couple of weeks they actually do have a festival coming up. It's the Arts and Music Festival. They're gonna have a concert out here. Local artists will come and sell their crafts, as well as a car show and motorcycle show. So it's a really cool location. I love, the Westminster Rec Center. I love, this area. Also around here, there's gonna be bike paths, which I personally have ridden on quite a bit. The Big Trail, I believe is what it's called. It'll take you all the way out to East Westminster, where I just was. And you also could take it out west towards Boulder. So, and I believe actually they just connected it now. You could take it out to Denver too. So at least almost to Denver. So yeah, it's a great location. You can hop on, there's a lot of stuff right around here, and then right over here as well. Highway 36 is just like 30 seconds away, and that'll take you to both Boulder and towards Denver. Another really cool thing that Westminster has to offer is the Butterfly Pavilion, which is right behind me. It's a great place for kids of all ages, for that matter. You could go in there, play with spiders and fish and things like that, but then there also is a whole area with all these butterflies that you can walk through, look at the butterflies, feed the butterflies. It's a really, really fun place to come and spend the afternoon. Right off of Highway 36 and Church Ranch Boulevard, you're going to have Walnut Creek Shops. And here it's just a large shopping area and dining area where you're going to have Buffalo Wild Wings, BJ's, Pizzeria, Bonefish Grill, Hacienda, just to name a few restaurants, as well as the shopping, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, PetSmart, Super Target. So things like that are all going to be in this area. It is definitely centrally located right off the highway and Church Ranch Boulevard, so it's going to be very easy to get to if you need any sort of those conveniences in dining. Okay, one thing about Westminster that I actually am pretty bummed about is the desolate area that the Westminster Promenade has now became. And I wanted to mention this only because I'm hoping that it's going to come back to life at some point. This is right across the street from the Butterfly Pavilion that we were just at, and this used to be a really, really amazing, fun place to come. I remember coming here for so many years, going to the movie theater. There was a bunch of restaurants out here that I'd always come to, but now after COVID, or because of COVID, movie theaters shut down, Dave & Buster's has shut down, and almost all of the restaurants out here have shut down. That being said, they were still building some other stuff that's in the parking lot, that, you know, Mod Pizza, Caribou's Coffee, restaurants like that. So that's still there. Chewy's Mexican is in the area as well. But I do want you to know that this used to be really, really lively, and I'm really hoping that, you know, in the months or years to come that they're going to revamp this back up. But as it stands right now, it is pretty desolate, which is really unfortunate because it is a lot of real estate out here that they need to fill. But, you know, if you're living in the area, just know that most likely they will do something with it at some point. It's just right now kind of a little bit dead. Okay, right here I am what is now called downtown Westminster. And what is funny about this area is actually I grew up and it was the Westminster Mall, and that mall just started becoming really, really old, outdated, and just not honestly very safe to hang out at. So they bulldozed it, and over the last, it's taken forever, 10, 15 years, and they're still working on it, but they're trying to revamp this whole area. So right behind me, there's a cinema, and so that one looks pretty cool, and I think actually that's the kind of one, the type of movie theater that you can bring, or there's a bar, there's alcohol, you could drink it there, so that's pretty cool. I believe they actually have like the self-service, or the food too, with the servers and stuff like that. There are also going to be a lot of apartments. There's a hotel over here as well, and it looks like there's going to be apartments over here, and then I'm assuming they're going to be bringing in more restaurants in this area too. I actually was just driving by, and that sign actually says coming soon-ish, and I want to use that lightly because it literally has been about 15 years that they've been working on this. I do say though, only because I have grown up in this area, that if you're even interested potentially in living in this area, I highly recommend it, only because I feel like the value of your real estate is going to go up tremendously once this is up and coming. I don't know when that's going to be, but the area around here, if you get in here and you get in here early, I think that people are going to be drawn to this area just because it already looks really cool. People are going to want to hang out in this area. Right across the street is the RTD, so that'll take you to Denver and Boulder. So anybody who's living right here has great access, so you could actually just walk to the RTD. So just thinking about that in future, you're going to have, you know, great amenities that are going to be right here. They're just not here yet, but it is a lot better than it used to be, trust me. this video wouldn't be anything unless I mentioned one of my favorite breweries in the area. So we are at Kopali Beer Company, and it's obviously in Westminster, right by downtown Westminster that I was just at. It offers, man, I think they have like 25 different beers out here, but what's also great is that it's also a restaurant too. So Parker, me and my husband, we come here all the time. They have great pizza, great sandwiches, and their beer is phenomenal. But what's also really cool about this place is, as you can tell, they have a whole outdoor patio area. In the summer, they have movies out here. So they put up a big screen, and you could sit here, drink your beer, watch some movies in the parking lot, have, you know, just a great time with your family and friends. All right, you're at my most personal favorite attractions of Westminster, and it's so fun for kids. I actually remember coming here as a kid myself. It's been around for quite some time, and this is the Westminster Adventure Golf and Raceway. And I don't know if you can kind of hear it, but you hear the skeletons are talking in the background. There's waterfalls, there's a big dinosaur and dragon that does fire and water. Haunted house, lights. It's like one of the most coolest adventure putt-putt golf carts in the area.
Where are the dinosaurs?
They're in the back. So if you're looking for something to do with your kids, or even a fun date night out, this is the place to absolutely go.
Pirate.
Yeah, there is a pirate. There's pirates too. And then across the way right here is Highland Hills Golf Course, which is great. One of the golf courses out in Westminster. If you're a golfer, there's plenty of them out here, but this one specifically is right over here, right off of Sheridan. You'll love golfing over here. Okay, that's it. That is Westminster in a nutshell. We made it just before it started raining even harder, thank goodness. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I am a local realtor. I love helping families move to the area, whether it just be moving across town or is it across the country. I love helping you. I love helping moms, especially since I am one. Figuring out where they're going to take their kids because they get bored. That's exactly what I'm here for. Those are what my videos are made for. If you like what you see, please click subscribe below, click that bell so you get notified every single time that I have a new video, which is weekly. Please remember that I am here to help you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Reach out to me anytime because I am the one who will be answering all phone calls, emails, and everything. Parker, say bye-bye. Bye. Till the next video. Bye-bye.